Welcome to another vlog. I am getting out of the house today. Mike is doing a work from home day. I am gonna do my see if I can do some thrifting. I have $40 that I've allowed myself and for the month, and I'm gonna see how far I can stretch it. So let's go thrifting. I'm feeling a little cranky this morning. Even though I was working out for like a full 6 months before Vlogmas, when I kind of took a break from working out because I was just like busy doing all the things. And so we've been working out this week, doing 75 hard. So a walk in the evenings and a weighted workout in the morning, 45 minutes. And I feel like I've never actually worked out in my entire life. So that's fun. Every muscle in my body is sore. I'm PMSing so hard. I want to shop. I want to eat all the things. So hopefully the little thrifting therapy will make me feel a little better. So yeah, let's go see what we can find at the thrift store because Mama needs some retail therapy. And even if I just get one thing, I just need something. I just need some dopamine right now. Okay, let's go see what we can find. Okay, so I'm back from the thrift store. It was a good little outing. My mood is definitely better. My energy feels a little better. It's very cold out, but I'm sweaty from being inside. So at the first store, I picked up this. I've been looking at these, like Anthropologie has like these. This isn't Anthropologie, I don't think. Actually, I didn't even look. Z Supply? I don't know what that is. But they're like a dolman coat. It's like a cropped little quilted coat, and it's extra small, but it's kind of like got like this swingy croppy sort of thing going on, and I thought it would be just cute for layering over overalls. So I got that. It definitely makes you think long and hard about what you are buying, and it's like, I think sometimes my problem would be like, oh, that looks good, I'll wear that, but then I never wear it, or it's not really my style. Like there were a few things there that I probably would have picked up. There were a pair of comfy jogging pants that looked really comfy, but I don't know if I really would have gotten a lot of use out of them. There was an oversized, like extra large Carhartt hoodie, but I don't think I'm like an oversized hoodie girl. I like hoodies, but so I left that. What else did I leave? There were a few things that I decided to leave behind, but so I got this. There was a book there that I almost got, but there were like, the pages were like stuck together, so I just left that. Yeah, so I got this. This was $5. I feel like the thrift stores are getting a little more expensive. Like these local ones, they used to be super crazy cheap. Like when we first moved here, almost 5 years ago exactly, I went to the big thrift store that I went to next, and I'll show you what I got there, and you saw footage of it. They have more furniture and things. And I got our couch. It was like an old 70s style couch, maybe 50s. I don't really know. It was like gold and green stripes. It was like kind of funky. I got it for $10. And my two big oversized armchairs that I had for the longest time and I just replaced with more $10 armchairs, but I got them for $10 a piece as well. And they were like row furniture, so they came with like slip covers and everything. Like they were gorgeous, but eventually they just wore out after having them for like 7 years years, 8 years. They just kind of got really tired looking because the slip covers weren't great, and then it was just white, and I never slip covered them because they would have cost so much more than the chair. And I thrifted the chairs. We recently went and got the chairs in our living room that are like the plaid. One was $60 and there was a set of them. They were $60 each. So we bought the first one, loved it so much that I'm like, I think I want to go back and get the other one if it's still there, when we went to do groceries. And the next week it was on sale for $10. So I got that for $10. Where was I going with this? The thrift stores have kind of, some of the prices are great. Like there's a beautiful pink velvet couch there for $30, and then I saw this cute little like white measuring cup sort of thing for $10. It just doesn't really make sense to me, so I'm not really sure, but I will show you what I got. So I got these. They say pasta. I'm not sure when these are from, but they're giving like maybe 70s or something. Maybe I'm wrong, but they look really retro to me. I'll have to maybe do a Google lens on them, but they just say pasta. So there's only 4 of the smaller bowls and then 1 bigger bowl. I don't know what I'm going to use the bigger bowl for, but it felt wrong to leave it behind. So I might like, I've been looking for like shallow dishes to put soup and pasta in. And so these are kind of perfect because our little dishes are too little. And then the big ones, like the cereal bowls, are too big. These just feel perfect, and like I like the shallowness of them so that the soup can actually cool off and like chili and stuff. And then I might use this one for like garlic bread and stuff in it. But anyway, I really like those. I thought they were very kind of retro looking, but kind of, I don't know, I just like them. And the other thing I got was this book, The Book Club Hotel, which I've kind of had my eye on for a little while. I keep seeing it in chapters and stuff. I'm like, oh, that looks kind of cozy. So I got that for $1. All in, I spent, that was $6.70 for the dishes and the book. And then the coat was $5, so $11.70. And I bought the coat with a $5 bill that was in my wallet. So I mean, like, I feel like that's free money basically, because who knows where that came from. So I will keep track over the month what I spend, what I buy, and maybe at the end of the month do like a share, like everything that I got and how much I spent. So it definitely made me more mindful though of things that I would buy because I like them, things that I would buy because, not necessarily because I like them, but because it's like good quality or super unique, or I feel like other people would want to buy it, or it would be like a rare find, even though I may not love it. So I think it would be good for me to break some of those habits of buying for other reasons than just because I love it. So anyway, the shopping itch has been scratched, so that feels good. And now I'm craving something sweet. So I'm going to go and make the date Snickers. I've made them before and they were delicious. And then one of you commented on the last vlog where I was asking for healthy recipes, and one of you mentioned that, and I'm going to make them today. So I have some chocolate chips and some peanut butter and dates. I think I have everything I need. So I'm gonna go make some of those and take care of that craving.
I'm hushing the dog on the chain. I'm running up stones on the edge of the bank. Rally the troops for another refrain. I sing this softly to myself. I sing this softly to myself. I'm buried beneath the sand. There's no way to speak or reach out my hand. Watching the paper slowly unfold, bracing for news that I can't been, but my walking is lighter when I walk with a friend. I sing this softly to myself. I sing this softly to myself. I'm waking up early again, sitting alone and listening, and there is no separation.
Hello friends, and welcome to my overwhelm, brought to you by January. I'm gonna be honest, I didn't want to turn the camera on today, or I felt like I shouldn't turn it on. But then I kind of flipped it around and I thought, what would I want to see? And I would want to see someone being honest and real. So here I am, buried beneath a pile of laundry that I still need to fold from the weekend, looking at all my Christmas stuff that's been packed away but needs to go somewhere so it doesn't get eaten by mice. I have vacuumed, but the fur balls and fluff from dog toys that got torn apart were just everywhere, and the sun shines in such a lovely way, but it just highlights all the dust and all the marks and all of the things. I'm feeling very ick in my body right now, despite all of the changes that we've made in the last week. You know, I've been doing weight training every day, a 45-minute outside walk every day, drinking all my water, reading my things, doing my journaling, and eating more whole foods and in a deficit, but like really focusing on, you know, fiber and whole foods and veggies and fruits, protein, so much protein. And it just feels super annoying that I feel this icky in my body right now. And I think it's just PMS and January just going really hard right now. Yeah, like the winter uglies are here. But deep breath. I'm frustrated by the slowness of things. I'm frustrated by the increasing cost of everything. And I found out that our insurance is going up from $143 a month to $170 a month. We have one car and we have both have clean driving records. Like, I don't understand why everything just keeps going up and up and up and up. And then politics, I cannot. The slowness of progress is really hard in life. And I feel like this is definitely where, when motivation goes out the window, I feel like this is when like grit and determination really have to enter the chat and take the driver's seat. Because like yesterday, I almost quit 75 hard. I was like, I don't want to do this. My whole body is sore. I still feel gross. My husband has lost like 10 pounds. Not that this challenge is for weight loss. It's for mental toughness, and this is where I think the mental toughness comes in, is working through that frustration and plateaus. My vacuum cleaner is broken. It's not that old. I thought it would last forever, one of those things, but the hose now is almost completely broken off. And I think over the holidays, my husband emptied it, and without realizing it, the inside like air funnel thing must have fallen into the garbage and got thrown away because I can't find it anywhere. I went to empty it maybe on Monday or something and realized that it was gone, and I looked I thought it had come out and it wasn't in the garbage. So we need a new vacuum because it now doesn't work properly. I have to really like chase stuff around. Our microwave it's always been terrible. It's like $100 microwave, but it's always been terrible, and it is on its last leg. I feel like it's not even heating food anymore, so I need to replace that. My can opener needs to be replaced. Just all the things that you don't really think about until you're on a really tight budget. I'm feeling really weak in my workouts. Like I only took maybe 3 or 4 weeks off from working out after 6 months of steadily working out. And I feel like I've never worked out a day in my life. So that's cool. I feel like I've lost so much endurance and strength already in just a month of taking a break. My walks are very annoying. I enjoy the walks, but I'm feeling like my lungs, because of this stupid cough that I still have and this wheeze, it's very hard when I walk up hills. I'm just like gasping for air, kind of. I'm not gasping for air, but I feel like I can't catch my breath, and then I'm coughing, and I feel like the exercise and the cold air and stuff is actually making it better. It's been clearing it out, so that's good. I was really sick in like September, October. It just feels like our whole house has not been like fully well since the kids went back to school. We're all like low grade kind of sick all the time. And that's the reality of school, and it's just how it is. But it's just like it's been very cold. It's been like feels like minus 30 this week. It's been very cold in the evenings. It's just like peak darkness. You know, we go out for our walks every day, but it's at nighttime, so we're not getting sunshine. We do get a fair amount of sunshine in our front windows and in our upstairs area, which is lovely. So that's good. But just feeling frustrated, and I feel like I need to share both sides of it, because I can share no problem. Everyone can share when things are going well and you feel on top of the world and you feel like you're just getting somewhere. Sometimes things just feel hard and crappy and stupid. I'm going to try to focus on the things that I'm looking forward to. Saturday, I'm looking forward to Mike and I go grocery shopping. It's our little outing of the week. We get to go by ourselves. See, we used to go out for lunch or get a coffee or something, which was always nice, but now we need to find a new little way to make it sort of special still. So I'm looking forward to getting out of the house and doing our grocery shopping. I need to go through our pantry and figure out how we can spend as little as possible this week on groceries, because we don't get paid till next week, so we're trying to build up our cushion. So I think we've spent around $400 this month on food already. You guys saw my grocery haul, and it was kind of validating because some of you were like, whoa, that's a lot of money for such a reasonable grocery shop. And I thought it was too. Like, food is ridiculous in Canada right now, and that's actually where we drive. We drive for a reason, because things are about 25 to 30% cheaper where we go to get groceries versus the town that we live in. So that's not cool at all. So I want to go through our pantry and through our freezer, see what we already have on hand, and build meals around that. So I think that'll probably be in the next vlog, is we'll do like a little pantry inventory, freezer inventory, meal plan, grocery shop. I think I'm going to share how much, like, a grocery haul every time, maybe not every time, but like as much as I can. I'm looking forward to lighting some candles, putting on some music so for our date nights, because we've never really had the option of having a babysitter come in and take care of our kids. We've just kind of gotten used to having at-home date nights, so the kids will usually have something that's like fairly easy that we don't have to like force down their throats. Chicken nuggets or oven fries or a pizza, like a oven pizza, or whatever, like sometimes it's mac and cheese, like just something simple. And then they go downstairs and watch TV or watch a movie or whatever. And then we then light candles, we make our meal together, we listen to music, we have a good chat. This time we'll go for a walk after, maybe watch some YouTube or a movie. Or sometimes we just have like a really good heart-to-heart, like we'll work on our vision board. I have like this deck of couples cards that's been really, really good at starting conversations. Like after 21 plus years, I mean, you know a lot about your partner, but it is definitely a conversation starter. So I really like those cards. So that's sometimes what we'll do on date night. My doggy's snoring. She's just a snoring girl. Yeah, I'm looking forward to just a easygoing weekend. We might try to reclaim Mike's office a little bit. It got out of hand over Christmas and Vlogmas. We just kind of kept putting stuff downstairs. This weekend, I also want to go, I'm hoping to go to Walmart. I think that'll probably be the cheapest place. Maybe Home Depot, but I doubt it. And get the totes, and I want to get some of the clothes. I need to go through my clothes. So that'll be an upcoming video where I kind of go through my closet, try on some of my clothes, not all of them because it's just too much, but some of the things maybe that I'm on the fence about, and kind of go through that whole process and just really pull out my favorites for the next, I don't know, 3 to 6 months or something, probably until it gets warm, and then I'll reevaluate. Just trying to romanticize the simple moments of winter. Getting outside, what I really love about 75 Hard is that it forces you to get outside, and that would be my biggest tip, is to push yourself to go outside a little bit every day, because it feels so good. It feels so good. In the evenings when we come back in from a walk, I feel like a new person. I feel so relaxed and happy. But even when we do it on the weekends and we do like a morning walk and I just sit outside and I watch the birds and I sit on the deck and they almost come right up to me if I sit still long enough, and I just watch them and it makes me so happy. Oh, I need a book recommendation, guys. I'm in a reading slump and I need help. So this is the book I've been reading since probably November, Winter Solstice. I know it's backwards. And I'm only this far in still, like basically where I was when I started Vlogmas. It's not that I don't like it. I actually really liked like the first character that we met. It was an older woman living in a little cottage, but now it's like introducing all these other people that I'm not feeling super attached to, and I don't know if I like them or not yet. I think it's all going to come together, but I've just been like, it's just not, I feel like I haven't been able to commit to a huge amount of just reading lately. For whatever reason, everything feels a little busy still, and I think it's because I'm trying to find my rhythm of creating vlogs, 2 videos each week, and finding my rhythm with that. It's not that it's too hard, it's just my mind is busy. I need a really good book that will get me out of this reading slump. I guess a little bit about what I like and what I don't like. I do love a bit of fantasy, but not like crazy fantasy. I like a little magical realism maybe. I don't love romance. It's just not it for me. No hate to anyone who does, but it just doesn't do it for me. I started reading this one I tried to read, and it might be okay, but the romance is already kind of just, the enemies to lovers thing is already kind of annoying me. So that is today's question for you guys. If you have a good book recommendation for getting out of a slump, specifically for getting out of a slump, I just don't know where to go. I don't know what to pick. I don't know what I want. Good Girl's Guide to Murder. I enjoyed that whole series. I have some Anne Cleeves. I have The Night Circus. I have some Kate Morton, but I find Kate Morton can be a little slow, but also comforting. We're watching Downton. I feel like maybe I could get into some Downton-esque sort of era book. I'm not sure what I want to read. Maybe I have too many options. And also I'm trying not to buy books. A few things from the thrift store are still haunting me a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. Like that rug, that wool rug, it was huge and gorgeous. I don't really have a spot for it, but I could have found a spot probably, but it wasn't in the budget. Anyway, I feel like I'm babbling now. I just wanted to share that I'm a little bit in my feels right now. and I'm feeling frustrated and I feel like giving up, but I'm not going to. I'm going to continue pushing through and trust the process of becoming, I think is what I'm going to do. And I wanted to share that in case you were feeling like taking your foot off the gas or letting up on your dreams, because it always feels like just before you give up, you're on the brink of some kind of important breakthrough. Don't give up. Feel your feels and keep going. I think that's what I'm trying to say here, and that you're not alone. This isn't at all about getting pity. I know that there are so many horrible things going on in the world right now. Just wanted to show up and be real and be honest and let you know that I'm struggling, and it's okay, and we can struggle and still do the hard thing. It's all good. We'll get there. We'll get there. So give me your best reading slump busting book recommendation. Not just your favorite book, not just any book, like a book that will just get me out of this rut. Hopefully I already have it on my bookshelf, but maybe it's something that I can look for at the thrift store. Thank you for watching, and we will see you on Monday. So I've been watching Hilary. Her channel is called Old World Home, and she's doing like a daily wintering sort of vlog series, which is lovely. But she shared her go-to sandwich bread recipe, and I just happen to have everything on hand. I even have the Vita wheat gluten. So I'm gonna give this a shot because it goes hand in hand with us trying to spend less on groceries and just eating more whole foods. And I've had this bread maker for a while. I was in a really good pattern or rhythm of making bread almost every day or a couple times a week. And then I just kind of fell out of the habit. So I'm putting her back on the main counter in the kitchen. We have very limited kitchen counter space. So yeah, I'm gonna try making her bread recipe and seeing how it turns out. So you can find that. She shared it, I believe it's on day 4 of her wintering vlog, but I will try to link it below. Oops. So this is melted honey, 2 tablespoons of honey, 2 tablespoons of butter, and 2 tablespoons of olive oil. And I just melted it all together, and I'll put it in the bread machine with flour, salt, yeast, Vita wheat gluten. I think that's it. Warm water. Did I say that? Yeah, warm water. Okay. I forgot to share how my date Snicker bars turned out, and they are even better than I remember. They are so good. Like, you really can't tell that it's not caramel. So good. Definitely try this. I want to try it with almond butter too and see what that tastes like. If it might be a little more subtle and more caramelly than peanut buttery, but man, so